Well, hello there again, everybody. Welcome back to Firewatch. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited to get back into this game. I've thought about it quite a bit over the past couple of days since I last played it. And really intrigued by the story, and I don't know, it's just kind of fun running around here exploring this place. And also I received some really nice comments about the game and my playthrough of it. In episode 7 I had posed the question as to whether you found this an interesting Let's Play, and the response was overwhelmingly positive, so that is encouraging for me. Because if I'm going to take the time to play it, I certainly want you guys to enjoy watching it if you choose to watch it. Although I do wonder how interesting the first part of this play session is going to be, because really all we're going to be doing is taking this book back to our lookout. And if you look at the map here, bring up the map, you'll see that we are way up here where that dot is, and we're going to head south. We're going to go all the way back to Two Forks Lookout. That's quite a ways away. It really shouldn't take us too long to get there in this game world, but it is going to take us a little while. We're going to be traversing an area that we've already walked through, so I don't know how interesting it'll be. But bear with me. We'll get there together. And it's very important that I get this book 6 feet down under back to... well, that does look like a long way down. Back to our overlook. Well, our lookout tower, I guess, really. So I'm just going to jog here and get back there as quickly as I can. I guess there's the possibility that some kind of game event will happen as we're running back. Maybe we will see a mysterious person. Maybe we will run into a bear. Or maybe I'll come to a dead end like I just have. Do I go up here? I don't remember how to get back here, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to sort of run up this way, and yeah, just keep going as far as I can. Okay, I remember this, so we hop over this. Okay. Run through here. There's a little signpost here. I thought we were close to where that... yeah, this is it. So there's that burnt cabin over here. That since we're here, I'm going to run over and just kind of peek my head in here again. I mean, this has to have some meaning in the game, right? Has to. But so far, I'm not really seeing anything that is obvious to me. So, yeah. I know, I just thought I'd come in here and check it out. And, I don't know. I'll set this book down here for just a moment. I have a flashlight. Just kind of look around with the flashlight. See if there's anything that I missed last time I was here. I don't remember whether I had the flashlight last time. Could open the stove again. Watch how he opens it. It's very dramatic. Oh, son of a... Okay, the last time we opened it, he opened it like with this flare, and I was going to kind of joke around about how he opened it up. So I was talking and concentrating on how he was going to open it, and that stupid raccoon jumped out. Okay, well, that was kind of interesting, right? That was a little something unexpected there. And that, I believe, is like only the second wildlife we've come across that I can remember in the game. So there was that raccoon right there. And then very, very early in the game, in the very first episode, when we are... Oh, look! There's a notepad there. The very starting of the game, when we're learning about Julia, we were walking down the path and we saw an elk, I believe. But look at this, there's a notepad here. Look at this. Check this out. Old notepad. Didn't see this before. Examine. Refrain. Oh, so it looks like we got a song here. Well, I'm not going to sing, but I'll read it to you. I'm headed off to Old Shoshone, where the birds and the bees won't know me. where men in the war don't exist no more, maybe? Doesn't look like more, but don't exist. And there ain't no gals to keep no score. I'm taking off for the woods, to a place where there ain't no shoulds. Don't need no books. I'll ponder the ponderosas. Don't need no lady. I'll marry the mariposas. I can't waste no time in getting there. I'll do 80 down 80 without a prayer, maybe. Don't need no gal. I'll spruce up for the spruces. Don't need no pal. I'll change my mood for the mooses. If you're wondering where's my ass been, it's been cavorting with the aspens. Don't need no grass. I'll get altered among the alders. Is that right? Don't need no mass. I'll grovel before the boulders. I'm headed off to old Shoshone, where the elk and the owls won't know me, where there ain't no judges to whom I gotta plea, because I can be me and all Shoshone. Well, wasn't that nice? I'm gonna hang on to that. Huh. Alright, well that was kind of cool. Doubly glad I stopped back by here. Pick my book back up. And continue our little jog back to our lookout tower, which we just saw. I don't know if you noticed. I looked at it. I didn't say anything about it, but I moved my cursor over it right when we got to the outhouse, I believe. There it is right there. That's where we're heading. It's interesting. Is the fire between us and our tower? Are we going to have to go through the fire? I don't know. Let's go find out. Hopefully we won't have to go around it, because this is a long enough trip as it is. And I have a book. You know, books are flammable. I don't want my book to catch on fire. I mean, I'd hate to read the first 5 books in the what do you call it? The Neil Black story. The Neil Black books. And not be able to finish them, you know. That would be terrible. Okay, here we go. Going through here. Now we've come back upon the cave that we need to go through, and I'm not seeing the smoke from the fire anymore, so I don't know where it is exactly. And I don't think I have that fire marked on my map. So I'll go back to the spooky cave. This gate remains locked. I keep expecting to come by that gate and to find it open. Not that I've gone past it many times. I think that's maybe the 3rd time I've walked past that gate now. I think that's right.
I know we don't know what's going on yet, but I don't have a good feeling.
I don't either, Delilah.
I don't like feeling vulnerable.
I don't either.
It's not like you can just call the police.
Why not?
I was thinking about the Goodwins.
Yeah?
It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scared he would have been.
Huh. Let's see, his dad could protect him. Maybe he'd actually enjoy it, or I'm sure he's fine. Well, I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sure he's fine, Delilah. I mean, don't you think if this started happening to them, he or his dad would have said something?
I don't know, Ned was a weird guy.
No, nobody is that weird. The moment you hear someone in the bushes or get punched from the shadows, you're getting your boss on the phone.
Yeah.
Brian is fine.
I hope so.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
She's worried about Brian. I'm not so sure Brian's fine. We found his backpack hanging from a tree, and then not far from that tree, we looked up and we saw some rope dangling off of a ledge. I don't think it looks good for old Brian. But we don't need to tell Delilah that. She's obviously worried about him, and we needn't worry her anymore. So we'll just kind of keep that to ourselves. Although we did tell her about the backpack, which had lots of rope in it, which was nice. Okay, we climb up here. We should be right back at our tower. Let's see here. Is old Forest Burns still occupying? Hey, there's my baseball again. I guess the baseball wins. I'm not going to try to move that baseball upstairs anymore. It can stay there in the outhouse. I guess that's its home. It can stay there. But this tower is just about ready to be 6 feet down under's home. Ooh, the flapjack fire. Let me put this book down and then we'll comment on that. I tell you, every time I come back here, I expect to find someone or something. Oh, the wedding ring is there on the table. When did he take his wedding ring off? That's interesting. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's see. Book 6. Well, I didn't leave enough room between... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Book 6 and 4 had melded together there for a minute. Let's see here. Can I move this book closer to the edge? No. Huh. I can't. That's about it. I wanted to kind of put them all in order here. But, it's looking like that might not be a possibility. Let's see here. Oh, this is exactly what you tune in for, to see some guy shuffling books. That's what you want to see. That's what you tune in for right there. There you go. Now you have slots for 3 and 5, right? Let's put Glory up here on the top. There we go. So I've got 1 chance to die, death strikes at 2, the 4th estate, 6 feet down under, and 8 the hard way. Wow, I need room for book 7 too. I don't have room for book 7. Well, we'll have to worry about that at some other point. Here's my hat. I'm gonna put my hat on. I don't know why I didn't have my hat on. I probably did, and then it probably magically appeared there on the ground again. There's Shelley Duvall. Went into her shell there. And what else? I thought there was something else I was going to... Oh, wow, we have a lot more food here. Look, since we got our supplies. Here's some Biff peanut butter. You know, choosy mothers choose Biff. Let's put the peanut butter back. We've got Rainier's classic roast. Yeah, all right. I thought there was something else I was going to check on. Is this new? Have we read this one yet? Oh, gosh, I think this is new. Man, have I been missing out on these? Oh, man. July 15th, 1989. There was a meteor shower last night, and man, if you've never been 100 miles from a streetlight during one, you're really missing out. I sat outside with my feet on the railing and watched them zoom overhead until 3 in the morning. Even with the fire still burning, they were the brightest shooting stars I've ever seen. Dee hung in till past midnight, and we had a good time watching them together. I've been thinking a lot about life after working out here. One thing is for sure, I want to come back next year. It would be great if Dee was back in Thoroughfare, and I got to do Two Forks again. Dee was saying that the Forest Service likes to keep people in the same lookouts. You get better at the job that way, I guess. So maybe I'll leave my typewriter out here over the winter so I don't have to hike out with it on my back. After the season, I was thinking I'd see if there was more NFS work out there or call up Dixon at Cotton Mountain and see about working at the slopes. It would be nice to get back into skiing, and honestly, after a couple months of being outside, I'm not sure I'm ready to be stuck indoors. We'll see. Ah, man, I'm kind of disturbed that I probably missed some of those, because a lot of days have passed now since we've been out here, and I don't know, I don't like missing stuff. Let's see, did I put anything in these desk drawers? Oh, a Two Orcs map. Let's see here. So I'm looking at this and trying to match it up with where we are in real life. This is Two Forks Lair, no doubt, right? Witch's house may very well be that burnt cabin, but that doesn't explain to me what Gladius Silva's ancestral home is. Scorched Lands is where we saw that the burnt trees. Iron Fortress. I wonder if that's Wapiti. If the fence was there before. Death Mountain, I'm not sure. Magic Circle, we saw the what is it called? Medicine Wheel on our map. Ooh, treasure chests. You see the treasure chest over there to the left? According to this, is a treasure chest here in Doom Canyon. But there's also a goblin cave. And there's another treasure chest here in, I guess, probably maybe in the cave? And another treasure chest here. I wonder if these are just caches. That's probably all these are. Let's not get excited here. Yeah, these are just caches. That's all these are. Okay. So a treasure chest is a cache. A tavern. Taverns are maybe campfires, maybe? I'm going to say that they're campfires. River. Obviously the river. Goblin cave. Well, cave. According to this, is another cave up here. Huh. Interesting. Climb check required. Oh, okay. I get it. Like if you were playing a Dungeons and Dragons type game, you might have to like roll a, you know, like a 4 or higher on a 8-sided die or something like that. Climb check. And then Fortress. You've got 2 Orcs lair right here. Interesting. So we can apparently talk to her about this map. Brian drew this map.
Yeah, that fantasy map from before looks like it was made by Brian Goodwin. The handwriting matches everything in that folder I found.
Maybe it just fell out a while back?
I guess.
Folder? Folder. What folder? Folder. I'm trying to remember. Remember we found the camera in the backpack, and we found the rope, but I'm not remembering a folder. No, sir, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have it in my inventory. A folder? I don't remember. Feel free to remind me in the comments. Alright, let's, well, I can't put it back. So, just drop it. Kind of hope it ends up in there. What if I close it with that thing like that? It'll just hang out. We'll just kind of set it down over here. It'll probably find its way back in there at some point. So here's our wedding ring. Why are we walking around without our wedding ring on? I feel a little guilty about that. Let's put it back on. Come on. Put it on. There. You should be wearing your wedding ring. What's wrong with you? You're still married. I can't pick up whatever's in here. So we'll just close this. Yeah, this is interesting about this map. We need to find this other cave. There's a cave here. We'll have to find that. I don't know why this is called Dire Beartooth Point. I don't know. Anything else interesting here? Still don't know what's up with this medicine circle called Magic Circle here. And we are actually heading to the Halfling Village. That's where we are to go. Looks like we got our sheets back, or at least got new sheets. That's a good spot for that. Alright. Man, I really wish I could crouch down. So used to being able to crouch in other games. When did that pine cone get there? I don't remember putting that there. And every time we come back in here, this photo is turned down. So I guess that's something that Henry's doing. Just like he took off his wedding ring there. Alright, well, I think that's really all we need to check out here. You can see that the calendar has changed. It now says July. And, yeah, okay. Let's, I guess let's go to broken clock. That's pretty funny, broken clock. It's funny because otherwise, I don't know, the game would have to keep track of what time it is. I don't know if that makes any sense. Let's talk about the flapjack fire.
Whoa, the flapjack fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not gonna try to put it out?
Not yet, apparently.
Huh, that's weird that that could burn for so long. I think it's weird. I don't know. I don't really know anything about forest fires. Or much about fire to begin with. And I don't know what this fire finder is for. If we're supposed to be using it, or if it's just here because that's what you see in a lookout tower. But there we are, Two Forks Lookout. I don't see flapjack fire marked on there.